All right, so now what happens at that point? Because the Lord looks down and he sees something, and all of a sudden, God the Father says, mount up. And the Lord Jesus gets on his white horse, and we also get on our horses as
Yes.
well. But, talk about what happens.
When they come out of the heavenlies, remember at the rapture of the church, we were caught up to be with him in the air. That's what he said there in John chapter 14. I will come and receive you unto myself. Now that's not the return, that is the rapture of the church when we go up to meet him. At this point in time, at his return, as we ride white horses along with Jesus Christ, we come back to the earth. Remember over in Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 2, it says, all the nations of the world are going to gather in Jerusalem. Well, we're coming back at that exact same time. And when we step back on the Mount of Olives is going to split. It's going to open up. It's going to make a way for all of those armies of the world that have gathered in Jerusalem. And I'm probably thinking at that point in time, remember, half the earth's population has been killed. And then when you're looking at the armies coming out of the east and the leaders of the east, we're talking about China, we're talking about India. That's almost, when you put their populations together, almost 3 billion people, which is almost that half that is left on the earth. And so we see that happening there in Jerusalem, and the Mount of Olives splits. It says, opening up a way, verse 5 of Zechariah 14, so they can go to the valley of the mountains. Now, the valley of the mountains is the Jezreel Valley. The Jezreel Valley, about 15 miles wide, 67 miles long. That's about 1,000 square miles. And it's called the Valley of the Mountains. If you stand at Megiddo, to your north would be the mountains of Nazareth. Out to the west, the mountains of Carmel. Over to your east, right there in the Jezreel Valley, the mountains of Moreh, the mountains of Tabor. And then as you continue to look down, the mountains of Gilboa. And to the south, the mountains of Samaria. So this is the Valley of the Mountains. And all of these armies that have gathered in Jerusalem make their way up. It's about 97 miles. It'll take them a while because they won't have personnel carriers. They won't have planes, helicopters. It'd be all of the wars that preceded this will have destroyed most of that equipment to move personnel. They may well, as the Bible indicates, be on horseback when they go up there.